Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time since I have uploaded a video. I actually wanted to show you guys, an update on the channel. A lot of people actually have been asking for an update after the balance shaft delete and after I got my car motor sent out to CSS. So we're gonna start off with what has been happening. The latest thing that's happened, or the last thing that you guys did see, was the CSS block. The block actually got sent out and I got it back a few months ago. I just haven't made any type of video yet, but I did have the motor. I've had it for at least 3 months now, but I'm still trying to gather up the parts for the new build. With that being said, I do actually have almost all the parts for the build. We're just waiting on a few more things to get ordered, and then we will continue with the build. So this is actually going to be, I guess you can say, an update video, and then the next videos are going to be the actual build series. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be building the motor at home by ourselves, and it's gonna be crazy. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the motor and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what has been done. Okay, so right here is the motor. Right here we have my 2AZ FE. This is the same block that has been in my car. This is actually a different, core, but it's the same exact motor that comes with the car. 2AZ FE. So this thing is looking beautiful. If you guys look at that, the CSS looks amazing. This is by Cylinder Support System, like I said. Right here, you can hit them up for your 2AZ if you want. They do a lot of other cars as well, which are listed on their website below. So if you have a different type of car or anything like that, they'll have what's listed on what cars they've done and what they can do for you. For the CSS, is basically a block guard, and these cars come with a open deck system here, so you can see all the coolant jackets and stuff like that. But this here, they actually close the top of the deck, so then you are less prone to cracking on the sleeves, especially between here and even on just the regular sleeves themselves. These sleeves are thick. They're almost like the K24s or the K20s. So I wasn't really worried about cracking the sleeve, but I do want to go for a lot more power. So that's why I opted to do the CSS. If I didn't do the CSS, I would go actual sleeves. Okay, so for the specs, 2AZ FE, it has the cylinder support system. It actually has the machined O-ring, which you can see that little groove right here that goes around. That's where these go. And it basically seals the head gasket a little bit better. Also, what I have done is I got the line hone and line bore. The main caps were from my old motor. This is a whole different core, so they actually had to weld on the inside and then bore it out to the correct dimensions. So we got that done. It got blasted, cleaned, and everything like that. So that is it for the motor for right now. Next, I actually had a video that I was supposed to make that I ended up not making. This was supposed to be posted months ago. I actually painted the engine bay, the Toyota black. Can't really see it right now. It's a little dusty right now, but we did paint the engine bay and it's looking so clean. It is looking so clean. So that's it for the engine bay as of right now. We have to put that motor back in and it's gonna look crisp. Okay, so here we actually have a bunch of goodies. Right here is basically almost everything that I need. So here we have some pliers for the piston rings. We have all the bearings that we need, the oversized bearings and the regular bearings for the mains and for the rods. We have the 10 micron filter, the pre-filter, and then in this box below, we have the 100 micron post filter. So we also have some new fuel lines right here. These are the PTFE fuel lines. And for these fuel lines, I'm going to be using that as the feed instead of having this right here, the regular stock line, if you guys can see that. Instead of having the regular stock line to the AN6, I'm actually gonna do full AN6 all the way back to the tank. we finally got the crank back from the machine shop. I got it back a couple days ago, and as you guys can tell, we got it nice and polished, balanced as well. As you can see from these marks here and all these little marks here, they try to balance it. We did the balance shaft delete. That was the last video that I've posted. What I did was I took the crank to get balanced alone because we're not using the balance shafts at all. All right, also what I have done behind the camera without posting anything is I actually got these rods. These are the same rods that I've had for the other car. They didn't bend, they didn't do anything. But what I did was I actually weighed everything out. I weighed the pistons, I weighed the wrist pins and the rods and matched them up all together. And then I numbered them 1 through 4, just so I can have the weights correct. And we have the brand new pistons here that are machined specifically per cylinder. This is cylinder 2. And these are the JE pistons with the upgraded wrist pins. I bought these wrist pins separately, but you can find those on the JE website and stuff like that. You can actually see my little mathematics stuff over there. Like, again, this is just an update video for you guys, so you can get excited for the build series. Now we can get to the real meat and potatoes right here. This is my brand new turbo. For those of you that know me, I used to run a BorgWarner S300 SX3, which is the 62 millimeter turbo. That one blew up, and then I went ahead and bought the S300 SXE, which is the billet wheel turbo. I actually since then sold the turbo, and I finally purchased a PSR turbo. A lot of people have been running Pulsar turbos, and they actually love them, and they work very well, and they say they're high quality. So I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek on what's gonna be going in the car. I actually put the old turbo guard, brand new turbo guard, by the way. This is a brand new turbo guard that I was gonna use on the new turbo, but I sold that one. And this one actually fits perfectly fine on this one. So this one is the PSR 3584R. This is the dual ball bearing turbo, and you can just see, even just sitting in here, it spins very well. All right, so that's gonna be it for those specs. I actually have the head inside of my car because tomorrow I'm actually gonna be sending that out to the machine shop so I can actually get my head built. So what we're gonna be doing, the only thing that's changing in my head is the valves. So what we're going with is the Manley valves instead of having the Ferrea valves. I couldn't find a replacement for Ferrea valves, so I went ahead and did Manley valves. Everyone runs them, everyone loves them, so I'm running them this year. For the head is the BC springs and retainers, the Manley valves, the exhaust and the intake valves, and we have the head ported as well, which is amazing. About one of my boys, I'll link him down below if you guys want. You can just comment and I'll send you his link. He ports heads very well. He actually works on a lot of 2JZs and a lot of DSMs. So if you guys need anyone that ports your head to port your head, hit them up below. Okay, so also we have one last thing that I actually almost forgot to tell you guys about, and that is the ATI damper. So this time around, this season, this race season, or whatever you guys want to say, this time around, I'm actually using the ATI fluid damper. Honestly, I could not find it for the life of me when I was building the car the first time, because I know that vibration is an issue in the cars, especially for the 2AZ. For the 2AZs, they delete the balance shafts because the balance shafts, after a certain amount of mileage, they actually explode inside of the crankcase. That's why I went ahead and deleted my balance shafts so I can go ahead and not have to worry about that at all, running higher horsepower. For those that don't know, I was running 465 horsepower and 414 torque. That's insane. I'm actually gonna go for a lot more than that. I'm not gonna tell you the number yet, but when we get to the dyno, I'll let you guys know what number I am looking for. So right there, you guys saw that was the ATI damper, and yeah, I'm just super excited. I am super excited on this build. We are going to be making headway hopefully soon, and hopefully we could get this car built and running in the next couple of weeks or the next month or something like that. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to see more, leave those post notifications on, turn them on, click them on, do whatever you need to do so you can keep updated.